Hello viewers, I'm SP and welcome back to XCOM Chimera Squad, where we've hit sort of the end skid. This is a problem that the XCOM games often have, where the difficulty level of the game ramps up slower than the strength of your squad. So the game is harder now in the sense that the enemies have more health and stuff, but our team is so capable that unfortunately the enemies aren't really able to pose any kind of threat to us. So, before we get in here, there was one thing that I wanted to do. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was use all our field team abilities, right, obviously. So, we know we're going to Old Town to hit up this this arms robbery mission. We should probably quarantine the Fringe. And then we have a vigilance to use, and I guess there's a question here of whether we want to use it on Highland Square or Angler's Point. Obviously, Angler's Point is going to push up to 5 unrest at the end of this day, but then we're going to do a mission there that we know will bomb the unrest out. Plus 1 operation reveal point from the field team. This one does give another way of lowering unrest. We will probably have an easier time bringing Highland Square down later than we will bringing Angler's Point down later, so I guess we'll do this. Because we know we're not going to hit Angler's Point tomorrow, right? We'll do whatever the other reward missions are. That'll climb a couple more times, but it'll be fine. Then we'll do the mission here, and it'll just erase all of the unrest. So, let's go and crush it. Hostile stole a unique weapon on its way to City Archives. We're going to have all of the unique weapons by the time this is over. Do we want to... I think, like I said last time, I think we're going to keep Patchwork on the Fortunate Blossom rather than switching over. And we just don't have... Oh no, we totally have another Epic SMG. You should absolutely have that. Okay. Yeah, alright. I think we're ready to go. I'll say this. It would be a real shame if one of our agents did somehow get injured out right now, because our android soldiers are total garbage. We haven't bothered to pick up any of those upgrades.
Hostiles at this location have a special weapon.
Alright, what are we looking at? Last unit through the entrance will receive an extra action point. And I have forgotten who has the thing. It's Patchwork, right? Patchwork has the reflex grip. Let's do this. We want Cherub nice and high so that he can get his kinetic shield off early. Okay.
Entering.
A single encounter mission should be pretty trivial, because on top of everything else, we can just spend all of our resources on one fight. Oh, well, that guy's having a bad day. Really, we can only see 2 enemies. Okay, well, I guess this guy gets the shotgun. And... there's no sense in phalanxing here. I mean, yeah, let's just put him down, I guess. Please don't aim an assault rifle at me. That's contraindicated. I guess we don't actually have to hit him again. He will absolutely die at the beginning of his turn. But I guess... because we really, really don't need intel anymore, right? The arrests are... totally unnecessary. Wow, that's a lot of dudes down there. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a Necromancer moving on 2. Recovered the Surly Constant. Hey, that would be perfect for Terminal. Who do I have targeted? Oh, she gets an action point right now, not an action point at the beginning of her next turn, which is what I was expecting. Well, then she can just throw a grenade, I think. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the upper arm strength to get it over there. Well, I'd love to hit this Necromancer. There we go. A very, very narrow window of space where I can do that, apparently. And then I could just run down there and punch him. I can't shoot anybody. Maybe I just run down there and punch him? I can hit Stasis Field, but only on our guys. Yeah, I think she just runs down there, then she is the first target for everybody, right? Because she's in the open. She really can't do anything else of value, though. Alright, and then we're absolutely gonna
Let us
just,
bring you in.
we're gonna team up her as well, so that she can actually make use of being down there. And who does it make sense to hit with the motile inducer? I mean, it's probably Terminal. I don't exactly know what my plan is here. I mean, okay. Let's shrapnel bomb right there, right in the snake's space. Then we'll drop a plasma grenade on him. And hopefully... Wait, why did that not... Drop a plasma. There we go. Hopefully the fact that it destroys this cover will make the shrapnel bomb actually hit that guy. Yeah, okay, it did. And now we're... I mean... We're certainly not getting any arrests. Yeah, alright, induce somebody. Induce Terminal. Terminal, go make a single arrest. I guess I could have done that in a way that had her pick up the gun, but it's somewhat unlikely to matter. And then I could sticky grenade the Resonant, and he will definitely run over and kill that Necromancer. I mean, at this point, we've given up on arresting people for this mission. This mission is all about action efficiency. Oh, he ran the wrong way. That seems like a ridiculously powerful ability. Now this is unfortunate. We don't have a way of subduing this guy before his turn. I think we're just gonna flatten him. For every kill made with your assault rifle, your actions will be refunded, so I can't pop Serial and then go into like a subdue chain. For some reason, you don't have a 100% chance to hit that guy, so I guess zap him. Actually, you know what? If I had backed off and then run in to hit him, I totally could have gotten an arrest, I think.
Heading over there.
Because he would have, I would have shocked him with the, what do you call it, with the drone again. Alright, that right there is some old school XCOM. We did capture one enemy. It just felt good to use all of the abilities. This is why real-world police forces should not have a bunch of magic motile inducers and also grenades. So it's a when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail sort of situation. Alright, what's my surly constant? Oh, hold on.
Progeny plans to capture and deploy Archons as captive warriors. Archons under Progeny control could cause untold damage to the city. Keep the Progeny away from them.
It's true, Archons can be pretty bad news. I guess it's good that we didn't fight the guys who have the Archons until the end of the game.
I'll never agree to it.
Come on. A gremlin fight would be important for, let's say, training purposes.
And when the dust clears, who repairs the broken gremlin?
You, most likely.
Restoring your gremlin from a pile of slag is not how I care to spend my time.
Was that... Did you just smack talk me? Patches, I'm so proud.
I see no reason not to buy everything from the scavenger market at this point. We do not, in fact, have new supply items. We were lied to. This right here is a lie. Let's see what that gun does. I guess we can see what it does on the city map. Oh, never mind. We're going to just do this real fast. We'll see what that gun does on the mission prep screen. Look at all the paid... Look at all the resources we don't need. So... What is this reward? Blue screen rounds. So those will be powerful anti-machine rounds. Unfortunately, probably not that useful at this point in the game. We probably would have wanted those a little bit previously, you know, when we were fighting that last investigation. So I guess we can just... I don't know why this has... Oh, it has 1 point toward Operation Reveal, because that's the field team there. I guess we could just do this. We're not really powering up our agents too much anymore. I guess there's still XP. People aren't all max level yet. We're about to finish a bunch of stuff tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we should try to get max level. Alright, what is... That's just unrest down every Friday. So actually, ignoring this would probably only actually create 1 point of unrest, so we should probably do this one. Alright, first things first. What does this other SMG do? Grants the Hail of Bullets ability. Guaranteed to hit your target, but uses a lot of ammunition. Versus Chain Shot. I think I like Chain Shot better. And then we did pick up some interesting stuff. A second reflex grip, also a better stock. It's probably a good. Wait, did I? Did buy a superior stock? Yeah, okay. Who do we want to give a second reflex grip to? Maybe Claymore? I think Claymore's gunshot is the last thing he does on his turn, basically all the time. I suppose it could be Terminal. It's better than Hair Trigger most of the... Well... Honestly, maybe not. Maybe it's not even worth equipping. No, I'm just gonna launch like we are. Let's go get in some trouble. So I'm realizing, again, I did not look at any of the things in the top left part of the screen. You know, all of those bits of information that the game gives you so you can plan and know what's going on. It's very fortunate for me...
Sighting of contraband. Hostiles present.
It's very fortunate for me that the game tends to give you information multiple times. Okay, 1 of 2. Well, I don't see any reason to do things any differently than we did last time. And we'll throw Cherub's holo scanner on this one, and then we'll do the gremlin scan on the next one.
Throwing grenade.
He just kind of bounced it off the side of the vehicle. It's not really optimal placement there, buddy. Alright, what do we got? Shield Man, Resonant. Resonant's a problem. Thrall, a Necromancer. Well, I don't like that Necromancer very much. I don't like that Cobra either. I'm a little worried about our hit chance on the Cobra. Let's go for this. Okay, not too bad. Minimum damage, but on the whole, I'm not too upset about that. So the Necromancer has how much left? 6? So a miss here would take him down to easy arrest territory, and a hit obviously does the hit thing. Probably the right move there. And then I guess we work out that Resonant, because I'm a little worried about hitting the Cobra. Well, you know what? Her chance to hit's actually a little bit better than I was expecting. Yeah, go ahead and go for that Cobra. Clean through that car, so we should probably not... We should probably be very wary of standing anywhere near that car. I think I'm going to leave the Cobra alone for right now. Alright, it may well be the case that we will literally never need another point of Elerium. I actually am not sure. So, I don't think we need to worry about that evidence. That said, it's hard to imagine that this is going to take long enough for the evidence to expire. So, we're in arrest range on 7 and 9, but they're also really far away. Like, we probably actually can't arrest them. Just because we can't run far enough to do it. So I'm inclined to sort of, like, just throw a shrapnel bomb back here and let this thing do what it does.
Throwing shrapnel.
Alright, I don't think we have to worry about that ever again. We may as well plasma grenade, since he gets free plasma grenades. Do we want to open up the Thrall, maybe? I'm really just not afraid of the Bruiser. The Thrall at least has a full-sized assault rifle. And then, can I subdue that Thrall? Do we have enough movement? We do not. So I think I'd probably just shoot at the Bruiser then. Or I guess we could sticky grenade the Bruiser. He'll probably kill the Thrall. Or this Trooper. We could force this Trooper forward. You know what? I actually kind of like that. There's nowhere to fall back to, so he will just fall this way. They pretty much just run toward the nearest unit, it looks like.
Her silver shade appears.
Oh. Well, he's a poet. Now I'm going to feel bad shooting him. He's fine. Did you see that? The explosion happened and he was still standing there shocked. He's like, oh shit, I should go down so they don't hit me again. He's fine. Everybody's fine. Let's have you grab this thrall so that you have a little bit of power.
I made the arrest.
And then also he can just tank a shot from this trooper. Hopefully. Yeah. 2 armor and some dodge and stuff. He's doing fine. Let's throw up a cooperation, because we definitely only need 1 action to get an arrest on that trooper. So, boy, who benefits the most from 1 action? I guess this would allow us to throw out a mine.
Knock him down.
Or honestly, maybe just shoot the bruiser. Can I get a shrapnel bomb far enough to... No. Cannot affect Cobra. Well then, yeah, I'd probably just shoot the bruiser. Okay, not bad. Left him at 3, which is a little bit of a shame. Whoa, camera. I think the problem is that the size of the mouse over interaction box for these little icons is greater than I expect it to be. Like, you don't have to quite be on them for it to decide you're trying to go over there and mouse over them. It probably shouldn't zoom you to the person that the symbol is of, unless you, Wow, that did 4 damage. I was expecting the shock to hit for 2. Okay, that's... Well, I guess my turn didn't end. You know what? Just go ahead and... Let's just go ahead and finish it. We have another encounter here, so we can probably pick up some more arrests there. What did we get? 2 on this one? Alright, what are we looking at? 2 entrances. Last unit through gets Overwatch, so the main door is probably going at the end of the turn. How do we want to split this up? I guess I wish I had a better idea of the shape of this room. I think I'm going to put Terminal in on this side. We're going to swap these 2. We'll have Terminal do her, or sorry, we'll have Patchwork do her combat scanners.
Entering.
It's go time.
Because what I really want is for Terminal to come in sort of closer to the middle of the wall than the corner, but I think we're coming in at opposite corners of the wall. Yeah, we totally are. Okay, so... Apparently I'm mildly allergic to breaching. Trooper and also Bruiser. I'm not too worried about either of them, to be perfectly honest with you. We can just kind of tank an awful lot of damage. Let's take care of this guy. Okay, left him very arrestable, which I appreciate. So who do I think we're not likely to actually kill? I think that Bruiser's in a really bad spot. So I'm hoping Phalanx will absorb the Trooper shot. It's very unreliable, is the thing. Alright, I would imagine we have a... Wow, that's actually worse than I was expecting. I was thinking we'd have a really easy time hitting this guy. I guess we're not quite as up against the corner as I thought. So I think we're going to let him just hit us, so I'm not really that worried about it, and we'll take this opportunity to, yeah, blast the Cobra if we can. The hollow targeting is really nice. Okay, they failed to accomplish anything of value, and now they will pay the price. Oh, a Brute. Have we seen that enemy before? I think that's a Muton that we were not previously aware of.
I see the target. Grab it and go.
Grab it and go, huh?
Watching for hostiles.
Nice coverage.
Well... So, this Acolyte has to be dealt with now. We don't really have a good way of doing that. Alright, let's start with a Plasma Grenade down here. We can blow this guy's cover out and just make him arrestable. I want to throw this in such a way that it doesn't damage that case, because I'm going to try to hide behind that.
Throwing plasma.
Okay, so that's a guaranteed takedown for Claymore. And on one action? No, it's a 2-action takedown, so I gotta throw my inducer and then commit. Who do I throw my inducer on? I guess Terminal? Because I don't want to move Patchwork. Moving Patchwork is going to disrupt her Overwatch, right? So you can run over and easily get that bruiser, but that only costs 1 action. Is there something else that we want to do? Pin down doesn't end the turn, right? Who can we pin down? Just those two? Well, neither one of them is worth doing it to. I could just do a safeguard. That's probably... yeah, we'll just do a safeguard somewhere. Who is likely to get shot? Cherub, I guess?
Need a little help?
Not that he needs the protection.
Do that.
I guess I could have safeguarded her. She is about to run over to low cover, overlooking the map here.
Another caller for the medic.
And then Claymore, I'm pretty sure we probably want to spend our team up here too. You know what, honestly, let's pull her in. I'm trusting her to run down and arrest that guy then.
Target subdued.
She can't make it, sadly. Yeah, she can get close. Well, I mean, I'm pretty okay with just letting him have his turn. I don't think that's a horrible thing. We can push him back until after Cherub's turn, but that's not going to save anything. Like, Cherub's still going to get... Cherub's not going to be able to take him down either. So why don't we push this Trooper down, and then I think I'm just going to shoot from where I'm at the Cobra. Ooh, it's not a very good shot. I'd really like to not have to deal with the Cobra, though. We'll take this, and if it doesn't work, then we have Cherubs trying to figure it out. Okay, we got there.
Silence weighs you down.
Okay. This guy running up is pretty good for us, because that means I'm sure Cherub can catch him. We do have Supercharge. Definitely don't need it. Just tag this guy real quick. And then I'm assuming that's a 2-move run for the arrest. Yeah. Who's left? It's just these two guys way over here. I guess you can actually take the Trooper now. Do I want to do that? Yeah, we may as well. That other guy's not moving to the end of the turn order at this point, so... There you go. That's how you make your melee better. You just also fire your gun while you're running forward for free.
Turtling.
Okay, that's pretty smart. That's a pretty smart use of Psionic Suplex. So... I mean, I was hoping that we'd be able to just run adjacent to this guy. And take him out that way. But... we probably have to get him down. I think it would be unwise to allow our dude to remain suspended out of cover during the during this guy's turn as well. So let's solve that problem. Although this other guy is certainly not going to hit as hard as the Muton did. Can't tell. Do we have a targeting indicator there? We do not. Alright, she might just have to spend her whole turn running then.
Going to move.
Too far away from the action, unfortunately. Okay, I said he wasn't going to hit that hard, and apparently he felt the need to make me eat those words. So, right here we have a shot. It might be a flank. think we're behind his cover. Nope, we are not treated as flanking. He totally has his low cover against us. I guess I'm in this column of tiles, so the shield is between this column and the column he's in. I don't know, man. That's not... I don't necessarily think that that's reasonable, but it is the case. So you really don't have a good play here. I think I'm just going to take the bad shot. I guess our other option is I could use preparation to push you in before the reinforcements. I don't really have a good plan for dealing with this guy. Maybe it's Overwatch. Maybe we Overwatch instead and try to catch him moving.
Watching for targets.
Alright, Terminal. I mean, Terminal can run up and probably do a lot of damage to this dude. I'm a little worried that if I stop here instead of here, it's not going to give me the flank because he's technically in cover against people who are in this row and beyond. The cover system in XCOM sometimes works a little unintuitively. I guess the other thing I could do is I could just use my... Yeah, I'll just use my grenade to open up his cover, and then we'll probably chain shot him. So now I definitely... Can we... Okay, there we go. Now I definitely have the flank shot from right here. And I don't want to be standing right in front of that door anymore. "100% chance to hit for 5 to 7. Yeah, we probably better take this chain shot. Yeah, good call. Good call. Alright, and Cherub is in a position where he cannot participate in the mission at all. Let's kinetic shield Claymore. Apparently I can't. I can't see him. You know what? A kinetic shield on Terminal is also reasonable. I could move and hit the kinetic shield, but I think it's reasonable to put it on her as well. And then, yeah, just move up closer. I didn't throw my flashbang there because I assumed he wouldn't be able to throw it far enough, but I guess I should have checked. Should have made sure that was the case. Alright, let us try to figure out some kind of ending to this mission. And we could just go for a stasis here, but 70% chance to do 6 to 8 damage or a guaranteed 4, taking him down to 7 health. 7 health is a pretty awkward value, where we can't be certain we would get a kill. I think I'll take the gamble for the higher amount of damage. Okay, and she rolled max there, so that's pretty great for us, actually. Alright, as far as reinforcements go, that could have been a lot worse. So we're really only worried about the guy with the rifle. Still don't have any shot at all here. I could go for a rapid fire on the hitman. We might get him. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Let's see if we can clean up this top level a little bit.
Great, I'm out.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Let's throw cooperation on... Cherub is going to be able to get a kill with a single shot, right? And I think he actually has... Well, no, it should be Terminal. What am I talking? Or Patchwork, rather.
Wait for it.
Patchwork's going to have the best hit chance. That his cover is actually really good against our whole position. And actually, we know Patchwork can handle him, because she can just do this. There you go. A little gremlin teamwork there. I think Terminal is at her most likable when she's interacting with Patchwork. unfortunately that trooper is probably just going to get his turn. Because I think we really need to do this thing. Let me get this, and then we'll throw a shield up on Claymore for real this time. Where is the exit? I'm assuming it's not going to be down here. Yeah, it's going to be back out the way we came. Okay, that's very accessible. That being the case, maybe I should just run. Claymore's low enough on health that I should shield him.
Protected from all angles.
It would be a little embarrassing to take a Scar on a high-level agent on a mission that should be as easy as this one should be. Oh, he might go for Patchwork instead, it looks like. Okay, well, this ought to be easy enough then. Patchwork's got a trivial arrest here, thanks to the magic of the Gremlin Shock. Wow. We've never seen that do 5 before, right? Okay, well then, she's going for the ladder.
Watch my back.
I am low on ammunition.
I'm moving.
Okay, so we have a hitman far away, out of the way, and then another trooper
Running out
who we
of
probably
ammunition.
do have to deal with. Well, I think we can probably just have him run. Boy, I'm a little worried that he's not going to be able to make it next turn.
Weapons dry.
And honestly, I kind of think we all need to just really, really run. She will probably attract this guy's attention because he can easily move to a flank on her.
Disabling target weapon.
Okay, that's not a big deal. We were not going to fire again at
Oh man, I'm out.
You're good. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Everybody stop panicking. And we really are just going to do a lot of running away here.
Buttoned up.
Moving to location.
Alright, so Terminal Shield eats this guy's action, and then I don't think we make it all... I don't think we all make it out on this next turn. I would like for that to be the case, but... there's no way Cherub makes it to the exit, right? So I'm not really sure how we're going to deal with that problem. Let's move you up here. Will you have a shot on, like, even a bad shot on number 6? No, not from either of these locations. Well, that is a real shame.
Heading
I do think we pull her out
That
still.
one sees you.
Yeah, there's nothing really for her to do. Just get people out of the mission. We might take some additional fire here. Alright, come
I am
on,
low on
Claymore.
ammunition.
Nope, alright, that's kind of what I thought. If we stop here, we probably will be able to get out on his next turn, so... Who do I have vision... Boy, I wish you could zoom the camera out a little bit more. It's a little inconvenient to tell who I will have vision of from this location. We can get that guy... Alright, I think I'm going to run to here and shoot a sticky mine at somebody. Yeah, this probably is okay.
Catch.
And I think Terminal totally does get out on her turn.
Great, I'm out.
And then Cherub's gonna get shot a whole bunch of times, unfortunately. We did have to commit pretty deep into this map to hit the mission
Disabling
objective.
target weapon.
Wow, they get a lot of crits. Some very accurate pistol leads. You know, the one archetype from XCOM that I really like that I don't think we ever saw, that we didn't even have an opportunity to take an agent who did that thing, is the gunslinger,
Heading
the
over
pistol sniper
Watch
archetype.
for hostiles.
Alright, I'm gonna try to throw this flashbang. Never mind. Flashbang is a free action, but you can't do it when you don't have actions. Which means Claymore might actually go down here, actually. Depending on how lucky they get.
Heading to location.
Maybe that, there was that psionic guy. Wow, that's...
Reload.
You absolutely did not have line of sight to take that shot, even. It really sucks that they let them do that. Well, Claymore's probably getting scarred. The guy shot through just like a hard wall surface to get that hit. That's a real bummer. It's possible that psionic guy, whose whole thing is that he swaps positions with people, is also a gunslinger. I don't think it tells you what weapon they use prior to selecting them, or at least if it did tell us, I don't remember. All right, did we take a scar? We did not. Okay, cool. So we do have to move forward with the investigation today. Does anybody who is not assigned to stuff have any training left over? I think we might be done with training. Nope, you have some. Yeah, sure. Grab tag team. And then Godmother and Verge can keep doing the things they're doing. Where's the unrest one? Here we go. Reduce unrest. And in this slot, Verge can continue the Star Initiative. Although, honestly, there's a pretty good chance that within the next 5 days, everybody will be max level. So that might not actually be necessary. Okay. Well, I guess let's do the thing. Let's locate some secured cases. The progeny cracked into an Advent tech vault, the place we store things best left behind closed doors. Fled to nearby apartments with some secured cases. Fix that. Go fix that, please. I think I'm pretty happy with our loadout on the whole. I think Claymore is awesome. He makes a really, really good initial breach unit. Kind of wish we had picked him up earlier. I'd also like to rotate Zephyr back in at some point.
And took a case of... We still don't know what they took, but they hold up in these apartments.
Everything we impound goes into tech vaults, right?
Roger. City Archives is checking the inventory. Shouldn't be long.
Okay, the Archon control collars. He was right. It wasn't long. We already know what they stole. So every unit that comes through the main door gets Overwatch. We probably just send everybody through the main door. Now, we should have a little bit of variance. Okay, here's what we'll do. Claymore can go through here. Claymore's real tough. And then we'll send Cherub and Patchwork and Terminal through the other? Maybe we want Cherub to go through here. His Overwatch doesn't really matter all that much. And then I guess Patchwork is more likely to actually hit her shot, so we'll put Terminal in the last slot so she gets that best for last. Yeah, this is probably...
Moving in.
This is probably reasonable. Wow, she really kicked the hell out of that door, huh? Alright, Acolyte. Very well covered. Just a bunch of Acolytes who are going to be impossible to hit. Well, we gotta try. I'm not really worried about the one crouching behind the pool table. Do I want to just Phalanx now? I guess so. Let's Phalanx to try to eat a shot. Okay, this guy definitely can't see Cherub, so... And you're guaranteed to hit. Okay, on the whole, that was not so bad of a breach. Oh hey, look at that. Cherub actually did absorb more than one shot with his Phalanx ability. It's literally the first time we've ever seen that happen.
Covering the squad.
Way to cover us.
Thanks, Cherub. Good contribution. Okay, lots of stuff to blow up in this room. I mean, we definitely want to throw a shrapnel bomb back here. Just soften up the numbers of Acolytes a little bit. It's like shrapnel bomb and then a plasma grenade on top of it to just bring this part of the room to an end. Alright, so we have Acolyte numbers 2 and 3 still up. I mean, it really does feel like I'm murdering people more than a police force probably should be, but it is really efficient. Please run far enough. Okay. Ooh. I fired that sticky grenade on him, and then I was like, Oh wait, there's a civilian in that room. We should probably be a little more careful. Alright, can you lightning hands this guy? Okay. Well, there's an arrest. See, sometimes I'm doing the thing. When he melees, does it spend all of his accumulated charge or one of his accumulated charge? I think we may... It might actually even be the case that was the first time we've ever had him with more than one charge. We haven't really had a lot of opportunity to experiment with those mechanics. We could move up next to the Resonant and then probably kill him pretty easily. Alright, 3 damage is a little bit lower than I was looking for. Ah, that big purple bloom when they die. Panics you, I see. Wow, that's a hell of a shot through a heavy door. Well, we may as well just arrest this guy. Actually, this might be hard. Because I was thinking we'll finish the job off with Patchwork, but if Patchwork runs over there, that guy's gonna die. Yeah, actually, we might just have to endure another shot from him if we want the arrest, and I think we do want the arrest badly enough to do that.
Shifting my position.
Don't be a target.
I mean, we certainly don't need it. So yeah, he does expend all of his stuff. Okay, that's fine. We're going to run over here and throw a kinetic shield up on Terminal. We'll just use this guy as an opportunity to generate a point of charge, because there's no way he actually makes it out of the map on his turn, right? I'm a little worried that the way this is going to end is with him. If I try to block the door or something, I'm a little worried the way this ends is with the Thrall accidentally running adjacent to Patchwork. So we're just going to go and rescue this civilian.
Go! You're safe. Go!
Look at that. Look at all that humanitarian work we're doing. Okay, now the arrest.
Arrested the target.
Alright, so we let one guy get away.
New word from City Archives. The stolen items were from their restricted psionics collection.
XCOM should fly the Avenger to every one of those vaults and melt their contents to slag.
Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree. Is this a poster about a film about sectoids and Viper people wearing human animals as clothing? What is happening in this? Okay. Don't get distracted. Stay focused. Successful shots will crit. Let's send the big guns through there. And then I'm going to hold off. No, you know what? Let's go ahead and do combat scanners now, and we can have Cherub do his scanner thing next time. Let's send 2 people through this one as well. Because like it's pretty likely a Terminal ends up in a weird place due to arrest, like both of them actually, due to trying to subdue targets. So the bonus defense is probably worthwhile.
Reaching in.
Apparently, all of the doors in this building have those double open hinges installed. It's like spinners, but you know, for your door. Well, we should probably kill some of these thralls real fast on the breach, so I don't have to worry about how many people are going to be shooting at me at close range. And then what do we have left as far as hard... So we have an Acolyte, 2 Acolytes. That's maybe a big deal, actually. We should probably try to take down 1 more of them. The fact that that Acolyte is burning might mean that he doesn't have the ability to actually attack anymore, so I think we'll try to focus on the other one with her. Nope, they do have pistols as well. They don't have to attack with their psychic powers. They just keep their pistols holstered until it's time to use them. In a way, that's very responsible of them. There's a lot of enemies in this room. Well, Claymore. See a bunch of enemies all grouped up like this, it's hard not to think of Claymore. It's like throw down the shrapnel mine right there. And then blow this guy's cover.
Throwing plasma.
Man, he's very, very powerful. And then we could do, just do a shotgun blast, I guess. Probably get number 5 here. I could also run up and arrest that guy. I'm a little worried about having to take cover behind the explosives, obviously. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it, though.
Target subdued.
Claymore is in a place, health-wise, where he can endure an explosion or two if he absolutely has to. Alright, you definitely can't see him. Like, for sure you have no line of effect there. He's just gonna shoot Claymore, I assume.
I leave you behind.
Ow! Man, right in the torso. You need that. The torso's where a lot of the good stuff is. Well... what does it make sense for Patchwork to do? As Patchwork can probably get a subdue on the Resonant with the run-up damage. In fact, there's a pretty good chance she just kills him on the run-up because of the Rupture, provided that the Rupture works with that. And maybe draw some enemy attention onto her. Okay, hey, that worked out really well. Try to draw some enemy attention onto her to keep Claymore from getting ventilated too badly. And then... so this guy's going next. He is not subduable. The Acolyte will just burn to death if we don't do something about it, which I might just let that happen, actually. Yeah, I think let's Kinetic Shield... Kinetic Shield Patchwork, obviously. And then the question is, do we want to kill the Acolyte now to get Claymore down on his feet? Yeah, I guess let's do it.
Made the arrest.
But if I was going to do that move in, it might have been right to do the shield on Cherub instead. I had thought we'd just have him shoot at somebody. Okay, now that worked out the way we wanted it to. Man, these sectoids have a lot of health. Alright, Terminals play... and Terminal can enable Patchwork to get this guy, probably. Then that dude we're just gonna end up leaving on a ton of health. Also, I thought... wasn't Claymore lifted by... oh no, Claymore's lifted by... wait, this guy? Who? There's no tendrils going from his purple effect to anyone. Alright, yeah, let's do cooperation on Patchwork. Have Patchwork go for another arrest.
Target is under arrest.
She's really good at that. Maybe we should move the impact frame onto her so that she can attempt to arrest people who have like 70 health. We could just push the Resonance turn down. I think I'm just going to shoot at him, though. Yeah, let's just soften him up. Okay, that's definitely not that worrying. So I guess Claymore's going to take some damage here. Oh no, that's right, it was this guy. Internally I was like, well, it couldn't be that guy. There's definitely no way he could possibly see Claymore, but I forgot. He cheated. He used the power of cheating. We probably just shoot that guy, yeah? And I mean, I may as well grab this while I'm here. Camera does a lot of weird, arbitrary zooming. I'm a little worried that Terminal... We might not be able to get the arrest. I think if we run Patchwork in, she's definitely going to just kill him. We might be able to get him with Cherub, though. Okay, yeah, Cherub has the foot speed. Well, we're definitely over our 5 now. That said, we're going to keep trying to do this non-lethally because I feel bad about how many people we killed during the initial encounter of this episode.
Archon command callers, and yes, that's as bad as it sounds.
Yeah, we know, dude. Did you not read your mission objectives? So the last unit through this entrance will be marked until the end of the encounter. I mean, we gotta send Claymore through here first, right? That's gotta happen. We'll have Cherub go through like this. I like +3 mobility on the Gremlin operators a lot. So maybe we go like that.
Moving in.
We just got to be careful with the health of some of our people is all.
Throwing grenade.
Wait for it. Wait for that second door opening sound. Oh, the double hinges on that one are broken. I hope you guys didn't pay very much for those. So we got an Acolyte, a Thrall, another Acolyte. Okay. Well, I think I care more about these 2 Acolytes over here. I mean, they're going to be pretty easy to kill on... well, Claymore's going to be able to kill one of them very easily on his turn, most likely. Let's just take this one down. Obviously, it would be great if we didn't have to take a shot from them at all, but that's probably unrealistic. I can't believe that guy's still alive. It's like completely insane, actually, that guy was still alive. Alright, you two might be able to crush these thralls. Nope, that's pretty bad. It doesn't really matter which one we grab. Okay, yeah, her missing that shot sucked a huge amount, but it's fine. We'll persevere somehow.
They're bolting. Don't let them escape with those cases.
Well, I mean, they're definitely not going to escape with the cases. I don't even see. I guess they must be very small cases. We need to do a lot of damage really fast here. So I'm pretty sure we want to have Claymore with his 2 actions run around to a flanking position on this guy and detonate his face. So I guess the other option we have is just leaving Claymore in the open, like throwing an explosive such that it destroys the table, and then shooting him to finish him off, which it absolutely would. What if we do, like, Shrapnel Bomb... Stop zooming around. Shrapnel Bomb here. Then we could Motile Inducer Cherub to get a shield up on Claymore early, if we have to. Let's continue the turn here.
Plasma
Let's see how things work out. Okay, so that does solve that guy. And that leaves Claymore in a position to eliminate this Thrall, probably. We know the mine won't kill him because it does exactly 5 damage, and also he'd probably run back here and blow up that guy, which is not great. So I probably don't need the shield, though, especially since Cherub's going to go before guy number 4. But if I have Cherub go now, he could probably throw out a shield, put down guy number 4 with a subdue action right now. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Alright, so first of all, Lightning Hands on this dude. Hey, that's like a very productive turn. Well done.
Armored up.
I guess we could supercharge and I could take this guy out on Cherub's actual turn. You know what? Yeah. The duration of the effect increases with charge spent. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. We got this under control anyway.
I made the arrest.
You sure did. Alright, and then that means Claymore can instead focus on this guy. I'm gonna give him the rapid fire. Come on, hit that second shot. All the hollow targeting is very, very helpful. So now Cherub could... I mean, he could just throw up a kinetic shield. He could go for a charged bash on either one of these guys, but it wouldn't be enough. I think what we do with Cherub is have him move in, drop the flashbang on top of the two remaining enemies, and then just hit one of them in a non-lethal way to set up. Sorry about this, sir. Just, you know, close your eyes or something. It's better than you being shot. Okay, just take that to heart.
We'll keep you safe. Go. Thought I had it. Turtling.
Right, apparently Cherub's sparkling presence is all that guy needs to recover his head a little bit. If I run for the subdue on this dude, no, I will not get adjacent to that guy. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. There's no way for me to get adjacent to Thrall 2 without getting adjacent to Thrall 3 first, which does screw things up a little bit. Well, okay, we're just... This guy doesn't get to survive. Sorry, buddy. I feel especially bad about it with the Thralls, because their names certainly suggest that they're not even actually in control of their actions.
Target is under arrest.
I mean, on the whole, that went pretty well. We didn't take that much damage. We did arrest 9 people, but we also killed 15, and again, some of them were probably not 100%. That doesn't feel awesome. The good news is I didn't accidentally blow up any civilians this time, so that represents a step up for the department.
Outstanding. City 31's Archons are no longer in danger of progeny domination.
She says that, but we still haven't seen any Archons as enemies, and I can't imagine they just wouldn't use them at all, right? I bet we'll see some.
Until we have a global financial system, City 31 requires hard currency. Fortunately, so does the progeny. We believe they're nearly out of money. Discover how they plan to replenish it.
Oh, I hope it's a bank heist. I hope we get to counter a bank heist. So, seems like we should probably vigilance downtown, or we want to vigilance Highland Square maybe, because downtown has a security team, so it'll come down naturally. Yeah, I guess let's do that. Then again, we're reducing unrest by 1 everywhere every 5 days. You know what? To be perfectly honest with you, the odds are this won't end up mattering. It won't matter too much which one we choose. All right, Dragnet that one. Grab that. Oh wait, hold on. Do we have? Yeah, okay. Everybody's committed. We're not wasting time here. Hey, look, currency.
Chimera Squad, I'd like you to meet a ghost.
Oh, neat.
During the war, he went by Sovereign.
Oh, that's not like
he
a
ran
real.
the Shrike
Okay.
network and oversaw their transformation to the mercenaries we know today.
Listen, I'm not saying.
was in charge of Shrike.
So did I, but that's what Advent thought when Shrike was a resistance network.
Is he our connection to Atlas?
Maybe he is Atlas, or maybe he's dead. Until we know, he remains a person of interest.
I'm not saying that I definitely believe that ghosts are a real thing in the XCOM Chimera Squad universe. I'm just saying that it's not like totally out of tone for it to get a little Scooby-Doo, right?
Do you have a minute?
A few. What's up?
I'm having a rough time.
In the field? You're performing above my expectations, which are substantial.
No, I mean... I don't know what I mean.
Off the field. With the others?
Yes. I don't...
Torque, you can do this. I believe in you.
But why?
Because you remind me of who I used to be.
You had fangs?
I had a hard time connecting with people who might not come back from the next mission. So I pushed them away.
Well, what changed?
Someone believed in me, and they made time to listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I have to go. Call me tonight, okay? I can talk and do paperwork at the same time.
I'd like that. Thanks, Jane.
Of course.
You gonna start wearing sweaters?
Bite your tongue.
Don't tell her to bite her tongue. It'd probably be very painful with the way her mouth is shaped. Also, let us not forget, Jane Kelly also used to threaten to eat all of her teammates, so they have a lot in common. Do we even want armor-piercing rounds? I mean, I guess I'll buy them because I don't have any other use for the intel, but I think it's unlikely we'll equip those. Alright, so what else is up here? Well, there's a prison break. A superior stock. We really don't need another superior stock. We're probably not even going to equip the one I just bought. In this case, I think it's reasonable for us to just push through the mission that accelerates the investigation. We've got to be close. It doesn't actually give us a display of experience, right? If we look at the people who are not yet top level in the menu here. Oh, sorry, she is totally top level. You're not. But yeah, he's not high level. It has an indicator of his kills, but no, yeah, so we have no idea how far he is from being max level. But my guess is it's got to come pretty soon, right? I was expecting to see some promotions after that last mission. My guess is we don't need to draw this out anymore. We are going to hit the absolute tip-top of our power curve very soon, quite naturally. So, I think that's the plan, but unfortunately it's a plan that we're going to have to execute tomorrow, because we are out of time for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we are hurtling toward the end, just bristling with shotguns and grenades and crazy mind powers. Probably, it's going to be some conclusion. And we'll see you then.